dear friends and subscribers of Cricket Happenings. Your host Ram here on the Sunday the cricket show, Cricket Happenings. This on a Sunday, the 17th of November, and what I have for you is that definitely a lot of rejoicing for Afghanistan, as Afghanistan, as I said, of late has been struggling to get victories. But yes, they definitely put it across the West Indies yesterday. But today, they once again put it across the West Indies to actually win the T20 series 2-1. Oh, that's a fantastic comeback, I thought, by Afghanistan. They have bounced back. They lost the ODI series against West Indies, and then they have come back firing. They lost the first T20, but they have come back firing. And the man who really fired the most today was the Afghanistan opener, Rahmatullah Gurbaz, who really smashed a 52 ball 79 to give Afghanistan a winning total of 156 that it turned out eventually. But also, Rahmat Gurbaz, I'm told his role model is none other than A.B. de Villiers of South, and he considers himself to be a 360-degree player, and that was in full evidence today as he went and carted the West Indian bowlers to all parts of the park. So we will talk about that. I will definitely, that is the one which would be holding the pitch. We know the first test match between Pakistan and Australia is coming up at the Gabba in Brisbane, the Gabba Oval in Brisbane. And the reason I'm talking about it today is that James Pattinson was an absolute certainty going into the Australian squad for the first test against Pakistan. Something that is really guilty. So that's a good thing. And well, I can say one thing, that both are Big Bash League teammates actually. At both they have played for Melbourne Renegades. Very unfortunate West Indies game. And then I would like to take you through to some cricket news as well. So we are talking about this game between Afghanistan and West Indies. Afghanistan were once again, as you know, the venue for Afghanistan and West Indies. 3 quick wickets pretty early. Consumed Hazratullah Zai very early of a slower delivery. Karim Janatullah was doing the damage. And then to complicate matters, Ibrahim Zadran was run out by Jason Holder, direct throw for 1, which really reduced the Afghanistan to 3 wickets down at the stage. And it had Rahmatullah Gurbaz at one end with Asghar Afghan giving him company. And then slowly Afghanistan had to, Asghar Afghan and Rahmatullah Gurbaz had to revive the Afghanistan innings, which they did very well from 44 for 3 in 7.3 overs. They slowly started the process. Rahmatullah Gurbaz, as I said, was very severe on Sheldon Cottrell, hit him for a 6. He went after Jason Holder, depositing him for a 6. Then he went against the spinners, Carey Peer. And what one liked about the knock from Rahmatullah role model, and I could say with his pulls and scoops that he was playing, he definitely was trying to take a leaf out of the book of A.B. de Villiers of South Africa. And he definitely played a wonderful knock. He was the one who was responsible for Afghanistan reaching 156. There was no slam bang tactics there. He waited for the loose delivery. And besides, what I liked about Rahmatullah Gurbaz was it was a mature knock, because there was no, as I said, no big hitting. It was played in a very measured manner. He knew when to strike, when not to strike, but a thoroughly entertaining innings, which got Afghanistan to 156, which eventually turned out to be a winning total, which also gave them the T20 series win. So Rahmatullah Gurbaz's contribution was 79 of 52, 4 and 1 6. Then we had Mohammad Nabi contributing only 15 of 7, 1 4 and 1 6. Najmullah Zadran making 14 of as many balls with 1 4 and 1 6. Rashid Khan was out for naught. Gulbuddin Naik was not out on 4. Naween ul Haq was not out on 2. And 156 for 8. Definitely looked a good total, but definitely one thought with the West Indies might available, it should not be much of a challenge for West Indies, but it was not to be. In fact, Sheldon Cottrell 229, Jason Holder, 4 overs, no made in, none for 26. Keswick Williams, I think he has been doing a wonderful job in this series. 4 overs, no made in, 231. Caddy Pierre, the left-arm spinner, 3 overs, no made in, none for 9. Kimo Paul, 3 overs, 226. Kieron Pollard, 2 overs, got smashed for 21 with 1 wicket to show besides his name. So West Indies were given a target of 157 runs to win the match, and today they had, in fact, they had Simmons actually opening the innings. They had 3 changes in the squad today due to injury, and Simmons. It was not Brandon King who was opening the innings. They decided to have Lendl Simmons opening the innings with Evan Lewis, but Lendl with 1-4. Evan Lewis did his bit, but he could go only as far as 24 was concerned of 23 deliveries with 3 boundaries, and Kareem Jannat was the one who claimed him LBW. Brendan King was definitely beaten by a slowish delivery from Navin ul Haq. Very cleverly bowled, I thought, by Navin ul Haq. King could not pick it up, and he was gone. His stumps was laying on the ground. Brendan King was gone for 1. And then Shai Hope was there in the team today as Dinesh Ramadan withdrew at the last moment. And Shai Hope definitely made it count, but the problem for Shai Hope was that coming into the party, Hetmyer was gone. Rashid Khan was absolutely on the money today, which was very good to say. Hetmyer was out for 11 of 10 for 1-4. Kieron Pollard fell to the bowling of Navin ul Haq for 11, so that was good bowling, I thought, from Navin ul Haq coming into the death overs and getting an important wicket, that of Kieron Pollard. Jason Holder was out for 6, and then it really, and with Shai Hope going as the dismissed as the 6th wicket, very wonderful Afghanistan ball. And this match was, as I said, played at the Bharat Ratna Shri Atal Bihari Vajpayee Ekana Stadium in Lucknow. And the bowling, Kareem Jannat, who did excellent yesterday, today could not hit his straps. 4 overs, no made, 1 for 33. Gulbuddin Naik, 4 overs, 1 for 26. Mohammad Nabi, 1 over for 13. But Rashid Khan, what a bowling analysis. I mean, bowling spell after a long time. One saw Rashid Khan getting his bearings right as he not only throttled the West Indian batsman, also picked up some vital wickets. Now, 4 overs, no maiden, 1 for 18. Ramanullah Gurbaz was named man of the match. Kareem Jannat was taken the player of the series. So Kareem Jannat has really made his all-round performance count in this series against West Indies, and definitely he's destined for some very good things in the future, I reckon, with his style of batting and bowling that he normally does. So that was good to say. Now, now let's have a look at some. So definitely, Afghanistan would be very happy. As I said, they have been struggling. I was really talking about it. If you look at my cricket Twitter page, I had tweeted talking about Afghanistan really struggling in cricket, but definitely they have really come up trumps here, and to beat the West Indies with a much stronger unit than before. It really speaks a lot about this Afghanistan. They've worked hard. They have looked at their follies and have corrected it. And here comes Afghanistan firing on all cylinders. And congratulations to the Afghanistan cricket team for beating the West Indies 2-1 in the T20 series. Now let's have a look at some cricket news here. Let's have a look at some cricket news and see what really is going on in this cricketing world. Never ever India, according to me, and as I said, we can't get a better stadium than the Eden Gardens in Kolkata, which would be holding the first ever test match for India and Bangladesh. India and Bangladesh would be clashing in the historic grounds in India. And the other news that I have is that one would know that there is a player from Australia. His name is Chris Green. He has not played much domestic tournaments in Australia, but he has in T20 cricket. He has traveled the globe. He has played in the Pakistan Super League. He came to Canada for the T20 League. He went to I don't know whether he's played in the IPL, but he has gone to the Bangladesh Premier League. And Chris Green, there has been a lot of talk about Chris Green, that he's someone with his spinners. He is such a master that the captain can actually use him in the real dangerous power play overs at the beginning of the match, where I'm not wrong. That is something that I still need to dig into my records to go and see. In the meanwhile, I'm also having a look to see whether there is any other cricket news that I could share with you. So Chris Green signing the longest deal in Big Bash League history. And other than that, one is I'm just trying to say, as I said, I've already said the pink ball test is holding everyone's attention, and especially Eden Gardens in Kolkata. I can't really ball will be delivered by whosoever team actually wins the toss and decides, whichever team is going to bowl. I think it would be a real sight to watch. A match, a day with a pink ball under floodlights. So what a day that is going to be, as and when that is going to happen at Eden Gardens in Kolkata. And other than that, I have some news here coming in. We are talking about the Mazansi Super League, which is going on in South Africa, where there is a victory for the Cape Blitz. It was a good performance from Dale Steyn, took the man of the match award. Even though the match went pretty close, where the Blitz won by 10 runs, Dale Steyn did a wonderful job there, and Asif Ali with the bat smashed some good runs as well. So that is as far as the match between Durban Heat versus Cape Town Blitz was concerned. The news comes here. Now, this is something which is a bit of surprise. Is you players, teammates, players, basically get ball. So that is some news that I can share with you. Other than that, the T10 League, which is going on right now, as you know, the T10 League is something which is going on in 2020. We would have the 100-ball tournament happening in England. Well, dear fans, subscribers, I think it's about time for me to really, pull the curtain down on this particular cricket show of mine. With this being said, I'll be trying to see whether I can be a cricket show. But as you know, on weekdays, I normally don't get time after my office hours. But I definitely always try to pitch for it, try to see whether there is anything important, and come and actually wax eloquent with you. But it has always been a pleasure bringing you this daily cricket show, which unfortunately, due to time constraints, I'm not really been able to live up to the billing of a daily cricket show. But I definitely come here and get the pleasure of sharing this cricket happenings with you. Hope you all loved my broadcast here. And it's about time for me, as I said, to pull the curtain down on today's cricket show. And hope to see you all probably anytime next week on my cricket show. That's it from me here from Ram on the Cricket Happening Show today. Thank you. Probably anytime next cricket show. That's it from me here from Ram on the Cricket Happening Show today. Thank you.